Hey guys, this is Snack Attack 8, and oh man, we're down to the final wire. We're doing it in Hideout Helm. DK64, this is part 30, right? This is good. Things are getting crazy. First thing we gotta do in here is switch to Lanky, the main character of the game, and Rang stand up these steep slopes. I think Hideout Helm is a cool area in that it really, I think, utilizes like all the Kong's strengths. There'll be something you have to do with each Kong, like each of their own abilities in each of the areas in this kind of very like hallway assault-esque like level. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe this. It almost reminds me of something that would be in like an action game or something. Hideout Helm does. It's just kind of, it's very interesting as far as it goes, but it's basically like a linear area we're gonna have to go through, kind of storm our way through. We use all the Kongs in it. Also very interesting is the music track here. I think it's definitely one of the more epic sounding songs in the game. Probably the most epic sounding. It sounds like honestly like something that could have come straight out of GoldenEye 007, which was another game Grant Kirkhope worked on, so would make sense in that. Yeah, Tiny's got some snooping around to do over here. I want to sincerely apologize for all the terrible math that was done at the end of the last video. I took a breather. I let my brain like defry for a second between takes, and I realized I think in the last video I said like 8 times 5 is 45, which one, not at all true, but I think because 8 times 5 is 40, there's 40 blueprints. I believe actually each blueprint grants 1 minute, and that you start Hideout Helm with 10 minutes already on the clock. I'm sure some people probably told me that, but as far as I can remember, that's actually how it works. Otherwise, I think like each blueprint would grant like a minute and a quarter or something weird. I don't think it does that. I'm pretty sure you start with like 10 or like some weird amount like that. But 10 minutes on its own is definitely not enough to beat this. You probably will need at least 20, I would think. Maybe like 25. Depending on how fast you are at Hideout Helm. But yeah, so like I said, we're using all the Kong's abilities. DK's super incredible, important, amazing grabbing move there. But we got to see some orang stand. We got to see some mini monkey. Here's some rocket barreling gonna be going on. And this is really the main area of Hideout Helm. This is the place that we've been seeing in all of the cutscenes, actually. This main room is where the Blast-o-Matic machine thing is. Like, we just saw the critters in here in this room. I think it would be cool if there were some critters actually in this room. Well, that would feel more like we really were kind of storming through that same place. Hopefully I'm not going to run out of time here. I feel like I'm doing this really slow. I think, is this, did I hit this ring yet? No, I didn't. And there's actually one other thing in here to do with the rocket barrel pack. Fortunately, it does give us unlimited crystal coconuts to do this, but if we jet all the way up here to the top of the thing, there's a battle arena to go into. And I think our time actually will run during this. Yeah, it does. Shockwave Showdown, which I feel like is probably honestly easier than some of those other ones. What was that weird word that I didn't understand from the Creepy Castle one? Something with a P, some P word. Whoa. But the time limit for this one is definitely very long. It's like, what was it, like almost like 100 seconds or something? I don't know. But when I'm just sitting here knocking mooks out, it's not very interesting. It does not provide for very good comedy, very good commentary potential. Pizzonchel. Anybody remember the pizzone? That gross pizza calzone thing? From like Domino's or something? I don't think it was from Domino's. Domino's strikes me as more of a classy establishment than that. Also, Snack, actually, what are you talking about? I think this may be the only battle arena where you'll get to hear the entire song. I feel like it definitely is longer, right? there's a really cool part of this song that's like and I think we'll get to hear it briefly here. Whoa, this could be tricky, boys, actually. Oh man, more Kasplats. Oh, just oh yeah. No, we didn't get to hear it. Unless we did and I was just like talking over it. I don't know. There's a really cool part of that song. There's a part of that song that I really like. Alright, so now we've got a bunch of chunky barrier things we can punch down here. I think what we want to do is just go in this first one, right? Don't we? Which one of these do we want to go into? What am I doing here? It's this one down here. Never mind. It's not that one. And this one is for... That's for DK, right? Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, there's a bunch of chunky grates knocked down, a bunch of instrument pads to play on, and then we're going to do some rather interesting things once we're in these little rooms off to the side here. Of course, there's 5. There's one for each Kong, because why would there not be? And I guess this is technically what's powering the Blast-o-Matic, though, like... It seems like kind of just a weird thing that happens in this game. But let's switch to Dong. He's served us well, always been there for us to pull a lever or something, or turn invincible when we needed him most. Got his cool bongo blast though. What if this is a 50-minute episode, and I ended it just as the timer ran out or something? I have to do so much dicking around. There's bonus barrels in here, but they're the K. Rool versions of bonus barrels. So these are just like a ton of new bonus games it's really weird. I think they're pretty interesting because they're not the bonus games we've been playing so much so far. And I do kind of think some of these are pretty cool ideas. This one's like a target hitting one or something. I always find that first target's the hardest one to hit because it's like right there when you jump in the thing. But yeah, there's like 10 I guess of these new mini games. There's like 5 in each little area like this, and they're all just completely new challenges. I think this one might be Rambi. Yeah, he plays Rambi again. Like, why couldn't there have been more of these throughout the game? And why couldn't? Oh man, bad luck. This one can be kind of annoying because you'll accidentally hit the little pylon things when you're not supposed to. I guess they'll need to construct additional pylons. Man, there's a lot of critters we have to hit in this. God, what was I even saying? It'd be cool if like some of these were in other parts of the game. Like you could maybe play as Rambi in some more mini games, and like it wasn't just like frickin' Teetering Turtle Trouble and Kremling Kosh like 10 times. Like I would really like that. And I mean, in DKC in the first game, there were a bunch of bonuses with the animal buddies and stuff, so you know, it would be cool if that was more of a thing. But as it stands, they just serve to kind of be like the dark versions of bonus games for Hideout Helm. I do like that we go into little creme barrels and stuff though here. It's kind of a cool little touch. Anyway, there's a banana medal here. I guess this counts as DK's banana medal for Hideout Helm. If we go into the menu, you can see there's no golden bananas or regular bananas here, but each Kong does have a banana medal to get. I don't know if that's just because they wanted the banana medals to round out to be like, you know, to have 5 more in the game just to round out to like a better number, but it's weird, but either way. I think before we do this next one, which is Chunky's little area, we will knock all of the grates down, because otherwise I'm just going to have to keep switching back and forth to Chunky. It's going to be a waste of time. So let's get Dish 1. I think this one's Lanky. No, that one's Tiny. Lanky's is like over here or something. On the other side, and then Diddy's is like way up. You don't need Chunky to break his. But you have to do these in a sequential order, because if you don't, then the instrument pads won't appear. So let's get started with the Chunkus. Yeah, I would definitely recommend looking up the Hideout Helm music track and listening to it. It's a really cool one. It's like a long song. The loop is really long on it. It's like a lot of different things that it does, different places it goes. Some great Kirkhope, some classic Kirkhope. Alright, I think this one's what? You'll like this one, Chunky. Just find the hidden Kremlings and bash them out or something. Who is that talking? I was having a conversation with some of the Puddle Plains crew the other day. We were wondering, it's pretty weird that, like, who is that talking? Is it Snide? Is it Cranky? Like, is it Squawks? Who's saying that stuff that we're hearing in these bonus games? My money's probably on Snide because I feel like if anyone, he knows the inner workings of this area. Come on, Chunky, stand on the podium and use the sniper scope to shoot the baddies. Oh yeah, oh man, we got homing ammo too. It's gonna make this one easier. You definitely want that with this. Because this can actually be, I would actually say maybe this is the hardest of these challenges if you don't have the homing ammo. Because those critters are really far away and they move around a lot. They will like move behind things and they're just annoying to hit. And the timer is like, it's not hard to hit them, but the timer is really the big issue in that one because it's not that long. Yeah, I would say my money's on Snide, but it feels like the voice also kind of knows the Kongs. Like that one that was like, "You'll like this one, Chunky," sounds a lot like something that Cranky Kong would say. So I don't know. Verdict's out. Some disembodied voice like helping us on our way. That was Lanky, right? I know Tiny's is the one over here, but wasn't that Lanky? No, it just wasn't Lanky. And now that I know it wasn't Lanky, I can distinctly remember seeing the saxophone appear, being like, oh, Tiny's next, and then immediately forgetting that. Oof, my back is just cricking. Whenever I record, I kind of hunch over because I don't have a good stand for my mic. Like, it's just not, eventually I want to get a mic stand that'll like sit in front of my face or something, or find like a better place to put it when I'm recording. But for right now, I just use this crappy little table that I put in front of me, and I have to lean in to really get my voice to go into the mic. And I like to speak right into the mic. That's the kind of, there's two types of people who, two types of people who record stuff, and I'm definitely the one who likes to talk right into the microphone. So when I yell or something, then like, it's loud. I don't know. So I can hurt people's ears. Is that what I'm trying to say? This is kind of this is a weird one. It's like a floor is lava kind of thing, where you don't want to touch the ground for some weird reason. I should have been reading what it was saying there, because they do say some kind of funny things. There's one in particular of those little voice lines that I think is really funny. Oh man, alright, there we did it. One of these weird switches that you don't have to Simian slam onto, you can just step on. Like that weird one in the very beginning, one of the very first switches you press in Jungle Japes. You swing across the thing, and that one even has DK's face on it, I think. Come on, Tiny, use the mushrooms to leap through the stars. I was gonna say, I thought it said air there for a second. I think we want to break this too. No, I guess we don't. I guess that will probably break when, I don't know, there was no purpose to that, actually. I don't know why I thought it would be. There's no golden banana you get out of that, so I don't know what would be hiding in the little box. But there's Tiny's part of the area done. Now we're to Lanky. So we'll grab the banana medal. Alright, we're making our way down. Making our way through the Helm. Hideout Helm is a really cool name, too. Because we're in, like, the helm of... Well, like, we're in the head of, like, the croc thing, so it's kind of like his helm, but it's also the helm of the ship. Like, it's where it's, like, controlled. So I think it's a cool, like... it's almost like a double meaning kind of thing. It's a cool name for the area. But as a whole, you know, I don't know if I think I like it the way it is. What it really does kind of boil down to is just a big old minigame fest. But that's sort of what this entire game is, so maybe in some way it's fitting. But I think I think I would rather have it like this than have it be a full length, like full level or something in the top of K. Rool's head. This one's almost like Mad Maze Mall. Hit the switch hidden in the maze. But these all have their own weird music. It's actually an arrangement of the DK Isle theme, this song is. I think you have to hit 2 switches here or something weird. Or just hit the switch and go to the goal. Yeah. Good thing I went the right way there. I think I knew the way to go, but I forgot what our objectives were. Yeah, that's a weird little arrangement, like a really fast, frantic, panicked arrangement of the DK Isle theme. Blast the Zingers, that's the one I like. That's the one I think is the funniest, because like a bunch of them have like this flavor text. They're like Lanky, you'll like this. Blast the Zingers with your dang old grape shooter or something dumb. This one's just blast the Zingers. It kind of reminds me of Destroy Them All or like something before the like the mini game in like a DKC2 bonus room. Find the token. Find the token. Shoutouts to you if you know what that's from and you're not a friend of mine. Tokens in football. There's a token for us. A medal. What if they were called banana tokens? I like the word token. I think more games should use tokens. Alright. So Diddy's is last. And Diddy's gonna have to fly up to his. But we're making pretty decent time. 17 minutes? Yeah, this'll just be this episode then. We'll do 1 episode Hideout Helm. Diddy's thing is over here. Good, good. Alright. Play that funky music, White Kong. Play that guitar gazump one last time. We just took those claptraps out, man. They made a sad noise. I'm bummed that we didn't get to play as On Guard in Lanky's segment. I feel like we could have done without Blast the Zingers, honestly. Take to the air and shoot the 4 whatever switches, I think it said. That is what we have to do here. Alright. And the fact that we get unlimited ammo and stuff for this is really helpful. It would be bad design if we didn't, honestly. Bad design, broken game. That's what it would be. Alright. I love bad design, like it's such a true it's a very descriptive term a lot of the time for what you are trying to convey. But I feel like all the time you'll also see people who are like aren't good at a game or something, and they're like, bad design, like like bad design is such a like, I don't want to admit I'm not good at this, or even I haven't really even fully figured out how this game works yet kind of thing. People too frequently tend to turn into video game critics when things aren't going their way. And you know, I might be one of them. You might be able to throw me in that category too. Probably do it with most people. That's weird, ominous zoom in on the final thing being cut off. Interestingly, now that we have cut it off, there's a new music track playing in Hideout Helm. It's like a very kind of a toned down version. It's like now that the rush is over, there's just this really kind of mellow, laid back version. Where is that door? It's not over here, is it? It's in down. No, it's not down here. Where's that door? It's up there? No. It's through here? Is this the door? No. Is it up here? Where's that door? Homework of the day. Question of the day. Where's that door? This is a cool little portion too. Like this kind of like songs like this, you don't barely, like you hardly even hear. So it's just, there it is. There's that door. Just interesting. Like you never come back here, I don't think. Actually, there's kind of something interesting here that I'm going to talk about. So here's K. Rool's throne room. And there's little computers here. This little I don't know why there's a picture of the moon there. Shoutouts to the moon, maybe? Is there a special moon connection? Also, this is not K. Rool's throne room. This is the oh Jesus! This is the control area. We saw this in the very beginning when the claptrap was running in the wheel. I guess that was him there. He got loose. The one pad will take us back to the very beginning of the level. But if we have 4 battle crowns, another weird arbitrary checkpoint, we can go into another area. This is really the throne room. And K. Rool is ditching. Where is he gonna go? It's a heads-up display there. Kind of looks like our island. What's he up in? He's in some kind of special room. Oh man, he's got a flying croc. Straight out of DKC2. It looks like he's gonna try to use that to make a getaway. Well, we better hurry up there as fast as we can. Whoops. Sorry. Can't tell I was doing something off camera. Off screen, something might have been taking place there for a sec. Might have been adjusting my pants. Yeah, here's the real throne room. So, I believe that, first of all, let's sit in K. Rool's throne. Just step on it. Just do a little simian slam. Wreck the upholstery or something. There's our little images here. We can shoot ourselves in the face. We can shoot Lanky. Okay. If you have the Rareware and the Nintendo coin, this door will open. So it was important to get these. And here's the last key in the game. Now, something interesting, I think this is the case. If you leave here without taking a picture of the banana fairies here, then I think if you try to come back, they won't be here. There's a way to screw yourself out of getting 100%. With this little doorway. So if you're here, definitely make sure you just do and get everything that's available. Those fairies are weird because you can only take a picture of one of them, actually. Only one will make the little green thing light up. And this is the one we took a picture of. But all of our fairies have been rescued. We're now maxed out with everything. And that's it for Hideout Helm. So I'm just going to exit the level. And we'll warp back over here. And do we have time? No, I think we'll save it for the final episode, where we give the last key to K. Lumsy. And what's going to happen when he's free? I don't know. We'll have to see. It's coming down to it now, though, folks. All that's left is to take out King K. Rool. Till next time, guys, I've been SnackAttack8. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the final episode. Later.